Welcome, I'm Paul Gorski, principal of West Milford High School, and to my left is Katie Schiller, our student council president and a member of our senior class of 2013. We have some exciting events that have been taking place at our high school recently, and we'd like to share them with you now. West Milford High School had a flurry of events during the month of January. And no, folks, I'm not talking about the weather. Several of our groups were involved in different competitions and activities. The dance team had 4 competitions. They took first place at Ramapo, 2 second places at Barnegat, 3rd place at St. John's, and 1st and 3rd place at Lakeland. The Model UN team competed at Columbia University. The group faced stiff competition from over 700 students, and 3 of our students received special recognition for their efforts in debate. GSA Erase Club collected toiletries and made comfort kits to donate to the local shelter. I'd like to turn the broadcast over to Katie Schiller.
Thank you, Mr. Gorski. On January the 8th, students witnessed a presentation called Jesse's Journey. The presentation was also shown to parents on January the 10th. It was very moving and something that all parents and students should see. On January the 10th, we welcomed back approximately 50 recent graduates to speak here on Alumni Day. The alumni spoke to sophomores, juniors, and seniors about their post-secondary experiences. Here we'll now show some clips of some of these students speaking.
I feel like the English program and Mrs. DeSena's class really prepared me for all my courses that I've taken so far at college.
It's not the courses that I took, it's more the teachers that I had showed me the right way to do things.
I felt that they all prepared me very well, especially in math and in history.
Just certain classes such as communications, arts, and media helped me get more comfortable within myself to able to talk to a crowd or to express my creativity in certain ways. I definitely miss the teachers and I miss the relationships that I had with my teachers. So
you really get to know teachers here.
And that's what really got me through school.
I'm doing really well in college and I have West Milford to thank for that.
The feedback received from the alumni provided valuable input to help inform the high school curriculum. On January the 23rd, West Milford High School welcomed 8th grade parents and students to the high school to learn about course offerings, clubs, activities, and sports. They also got a tour of the school and the facilities. It was a very exciting night. Now here's Andrew Vigorita to talk about some wrestling updates.
Thanks, Katie. On January 26, 2013, West Milford High School hosted the Passaic County Wrestling Tournament for the 35th consecutive year. The Hounders placed 3rd as a team. Individually, Tim Mickens was 5th at 120 pounds, David Zeppatelli was 4th at 126 pounds, Ryan Love 5th at 132 pounds, Christian Delcase 4th at 138 pounds, Dylan Kane 2nd at 145 pounds, Kyle Silvestri 6th at 152 pounds, Pat Van Dyne 2nd at 160 pounds, Richie DeCenzo 3rd at 170 pounds, Shane Conlon 3rd at 182 pounds, Sal Shamenti 6th at 195 pounds, Steve Hankins 6th at 220 pounds, and Will Wenzel is the 2013 285-pound Passaic County champion.
Thanks, Andrew. In the English department, Mr. Van Olefins and Miss Kovach's sophomore students just finished reading and acting out Arthur Miller's The Crucible. They also wrote letters taking on the person of a certain characters writing to the others in the play. Shortly, students will be engaged in research papers on pop culture. Miss Dwyer's sophomore honors class is completing the study of the Scarlet Letter. As a cumulative activity, students will be producing and directing their own video presentations of the classic novel with participation by friends from other classes and parents. Academy Award presentations will be given for the Best Movie, Best Director, Best Producer, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Plot Interpretation. Now here's Becky.
Thanks, Caitlin. Mrs. Dwyer's other sophomore classes are completing their study of the American Renaissance. They are participating in a writing workshop that will culminate in a persuasive essay based on the movie Moby Dick. Students will research several secondary sources about Herman Melville and Moby Dick. Students will finish the unit with a film review of the Dead Poets Society. Mrs. Dwyer and Mrs. Patton's junior class is reading the Folger version of Macbeth. The students will act out selected scenes from the play. Students will also be drawing storyboards for selected scenes and responding and writing to selected quotations from the play. Welcome to the world of Shakespeare in Mrs. Bongiorno's freshman classes. Students will become acquainted with the Bard and Romeo and Juliet. They will become familiar with Shakespeare's wondrous words and works. They will also become bards as they will be writing their own sonnets. Miss Bongiorno's junior classes explored medieval times. They traveled with Sir Gawain on his glorious adventure to meet the Green Knight, and they met a cast of colorful characters in the Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. And now to Jimmy.
Thanks, Becky. Meanwhile, in the science department, Mrs. Murphy's first semester astronomy class was given a demonstration by West Milford Fire Department Company 6 Fire Chief Bill Murphy and former student Amanda Sconfienza, also a member of Company 6, on the use of infrared cameras. The astronomy class was studying the energy of the electromagnetic spectrum and how it relates to non-visible energy emission in the universe. The use of infrared cameras by the town's fire department allows firefighters to detect heat sources in the absence of light, illustrating presence of energy that is not readily viewed with the naked eye. The students came away with the knowledge of how the town's fire department is equipped to save lives where visibility is limited, and the realization that just because space is dark, it doesn't mean there is nothing in it. The Green Team will be initiating the Cool Energy Challenge to elementary schools next month. Green Team members will be demonstrating on how to be more environmentally conscious within the classrooms.
Thanks, Jimmy. In world language, Karen Johnston, a 20-year veteran to teaching, was just recently awarded West Milford's Teacher of the Year. In other news, the French, German, Italian, and Spanish Honor Societies will be hosting the 20th International Dinner for Senior Citizens on February 26th at 4 p.m. in the high school cafeteria. Afterwards, the senior citizens will go to the auditorium and view the high school play dress rehearsal of The Jazzy Chaperone. Tickets will be on sale for $8 in advance at the Hillcrest Center. Now here's Christina.
Thanks, Jack. The Verizon Foundation created an innovative app challenge that provided the opportunity for students to use their STEM knowledge, ingenuity, and creativity to develop a concept for a mobile app that would address the needs of the community. In West Milford, 2 teams of high school students submitted applications in January. Under the guidance of faculty advisor Glenn Wagner, one project created an app designed to guide hikers through the wooded areas of West Milford, highlighting flora and fauna, dangers and safety tips, weather, and history. The other project was designed around an adaptive game that encouraged the app user to learn basic programming algorithms while analyzing and designing the best robot moves in a competition scenario. Results will be announced in February, with potential for the winning teams to receive $10,000 in cash grants, plus professional support and training in order to bring their mobile app concept to the marketplace. Now let's hear from Patrick.
Thanks, Christina. 14 West Milford High School students were accepted to and participated in College Key, New Jersey in Bloomfield College. College Key, New Jersey is a one-day intensive program run by the New Jersey Association of College Admission Counseling. This is the 4th year of the program, which offers a day packed with workshops and activities for sophomores, juniors, and their parents. Students are typically first generation, first in their family to attend college, or for some other group that is considered underrepresented in college, an example, a student with a disability. There is no cost to students or families to participate. Now here's Sal.
Thank you, Patrick. On February 4th, there is an AP Challenge Assembly held for the students, which is going to be held on the 6th for parents. This is open to both juniors and seniors. If they pass their associated AP test, they will be put in a raffle to win a brand new car. Scoring a 3 or higher on your test will give you a chance to win the brand new car, and being in multiple AP classes will give you even more chances in winning that brand new car. Also, there are other prizes that are beneficial to our educational experience, such as laptops, iPads, and gift cards, which were given through a random raffle this summer.
During the month of February, the National Honor Society will be coordinating a clothing drive, and the items will be donated to the Father English Parish in Patterson. The Color Guard will be competing in 2 competitions. The Model UN team will be competing at Bergen Academy's conference. Cheerleaders are going to the Cheer Sport Cheerleading Nationals in Georgia. DECA is competing in the state conference. The West Milford dance team will be competing at 3 competitions. The high school musical, The Drowsy Chaperone, will begin their performances at the end of February and conclude in the beginning of March. Make sure to buy a ticket. Finally, a reminder that school will be closed February 18th for President's Day weekend. Now I give it back to Mr. Gorski.
Thanks, Katie. And thank you for watching our first edition of Highlander Video News. We'll see you next month. Spring is just around the corner. Take care now.